A new gadget for the iPad mini from Strapsicle. Welcome back to Techstination. I'm Fred Fishkin. With us from Australia is Strapsicle CEO Lou Rice. Hi, Lou.
Hey, how are you?
Terrific. I would say good evening. It's good morning here.
Yes, it's actually evening where I am.
And let's start with a bit of background about the company, Lou, which I think made a pretty big splash on Shark Tank in Australia, right?
Yes, that's right. Just going to wheel over and grab a little product to show you. So this is the Strapsicle. It's a very simple e-reader strap. Helps you hold your Kindle so you won't drop it. No more hand cramps. And it actually started because I dropped my Kindle when I was breastfeeding our son Archie when he was 3 months old, dropped it on his head. He's fine, don't worry, he's all good. But my partner Ben, who's a bit of a creative, he actually designed a very crude strap for me, and 3.5 years later, here we are.
So this is a real family venture, including and how old is Ben now?
Oh, Ben, my
Not
partner, is
Ben,
in his 40s.
your son. Okay, sorry.
Archie's four and a
Archie.
half now, so he's all good. Yeah.
Terrific. Well, so there you have that personal story behind it, and tell us about the Shark Tank experience and how this got really rolling.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, one of the most terrifying things I've ever done personally, as you would all imagine, having to go in front of the sharks and it's a good 45 minutes behind the scenes. You don't really see that on TV. But yeah, we applied. We actually applied in our first year of business, didn't go anywhere. So we came back again a year later and we had a bit more of a business story, a bit more of success to share. And we went on Shark Tank, and as I said, in front of the sharks for about 45 minutes. We were so prepared for any question. We'd use ChatGPT to give us every single question ever asked on the show in all time, and then the best kind of answers. And we spent about 6 weeks preparing, and we walked away on the show with two sharks offering us a deal.
That's just terrific. So tell us about where you've gone since then and this brand new product that you have coming out.
Absolutely. Yeah. So when we launched this was solving my problem I had. And it turns out there are many, many thousands of people around the world who drop their Kindles on their faces, particularly when they're reading or fall asleep. What we didn't realize was there is a whole subsection of readers who have mobility issues. They have arthritis, they have carpal tunnel, they can't even pick up a book sometimes. And now we were able to help them read again because this obviously is a relaxed position. So we knew we were really stumbling across a product that wasn't just about, a bit of fun and fancy. It really was helping change people's lives. And of course, people read on their iPads as well. So we've spent over a year now. Ben, as the product designer, is an absolute perfectionist, but we've spent over a year now crafting and honing a solution for the iPad mini and the iPad. And obviously, as you can imagine, they're very expensive pieces of tech. A strap on its own wasn't going to cut it. So Ben has designed a full case solution that includes straps that pop in and out and can be used in that way. And so it's just another way to make reading more accessible for everyone, especially people who read on tablets, of which we know there are millions. So that is launching this year, and we actually debuted it at CES earlier this year.
And you're even enabling people to carry the Apple Pen along with it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we are. Apologies, I don't have the sample because Ben's taken them with them. But yeah, we have. It's a beautiful case design. It has a backing strap that pops in and out. As I say, it's got a little pencil grip holder that means you can slot the pencil in and out, and the cover actually completely pops off, so you don't have to have it flapping around, which I think a lot of cases can cause a bit of frustration in that regard.
So
Every aspect's been thought about.
terrific. And what are the straps made of? What should people know that went into these?
Yeah. I mean, first of all, they're just so simple to slip on and off. You actually get a set of two. They're made of really high quality silicon. So they won't warp, they don't lose their shape over time. They kind of mold to your hand on the device. And we've spent the best part of 3 years just perfecting the fit. We have an anti-dust coating on them to stop them picking up hair. And we also have a matching, they come with these matching clutches as well. It's not quite the right color, but the clutch, that means you can just pop your device inside and it's really well protected.
Terrific. So with the iPad mini,
Mm.
when will this arrive, and can you estimate a price point?
Yes, we are aiming to launch it summer 26. I know that's quite broad. We are hoping for July, could be August. And a price point will sit at around 79.99, which is quite comparable to many cases that you might find in an Apple store. And yeah, we're really excited to get it out there. We had a huge amount of interest when we launched it at CES earlier this year.
And what about the strapsicles for the Kindles? And I don't know if they're available for other devices too.
Yeah, they're available for Kindles and Kobos, which are very popular e-readers. We're actually working on a version for the Nook, which Barnes and Noble sell. We're hoping to partner with Barnes and Noble on that, and watch this space. You know, there could be some more different styles to come, but I think the focus this year is very much on getting the iPad Mini case out so that we can kind of make sure that segment of the market can enjoy comfortable reading as well.
So you mentioned this being especially convenient for people who may have some mobility issues with their hands,
Mm,
etc.
mm.
What have you heard back from users?
Well, it's amazing because I didn't think about it when we launched it, and we started to get these reviews pouring in, and you can read them on our Google reviews, you can read them on our site. But people saying they have rheumatoid arthritis, they find it very hard to even grip a pencil, and now they're just enjoying reading. Someone with cerebral palsy told me we had literally changed her life. I mean, those are the kind of things you kind of can't ask for as a product owner, like to know that you're actually making a really fundamental impact in someone's life is quite amazing.
So you've had this experience inventing, bringing to market, and having success. Are you looking at other things now? Do you have the inventor bug?
Who has the time? We can't even keep up with this business. But in saying that, if you were talking to Ben, he is a very passionate. He, as a creative, he loves to solve problems. So he could probably share a good 10 ideas that he's ready to roll out. He just needs to get more of a team, I think, to do the work for him.
And what advice do you have for people? A lot of us, you wake up in the middle of the night thinking of
Yeah,
product that there ought to be this. What advice do
yeah.
you have for people who come up with ideas?
I think make sure that there is an audience for it and not just your friends and family. Make sure you know that people suffer from a problem and make sure you're solving a problem. It's not just a whimsical fancy that you've landed on. But then there's something to be said for a bit of naive founder optimism and just getting it out there as quickly as possible as a prototype to really test the market. And if people are happy, are willing to pay for it, then just go for it. Be as scrappy as you can to get it launched because you don't want to die with the music inside you. That was a quote Ben had on his wall.
That's beautiful. So
Oh,
where
yeah.
where can everyone go to learn more and maybe to purchase?
Come on over to strapsicle.com. We're on TikTok Shop as well in the US, and we're also on Amazon. So you can just check us out on any of those in any of those places, and follow us on Instagram,
And
Strapsicle.
and the spelling is Strapsicle, Strapsicle.
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
Which one of you came up with the name?
Oh my gosh. We still have the piece of paper. We did the brainstorming, writing it all out. I don't know. I think it was a mix of popsicle, which is like a icy pole thing, and obviously straps, but let's blame Ben.
Lots of fun. So strapsicle.com for more. Lou Rice, congratulations on the success and thanks for spending time with us.
Thank you very much.
The Haven 10,000 lantern is a smartly designed, beautiful solar light that you will love indoors or out. It is waterproof with up to 1200 lumens of brightness, that's a lot of light, and the base becomes a flashlight at the push of a button. The power comes from a built-in lithium-ion battery recharged by the sun, the solar panel is built in, or USB-C. The battery can even recharge your phone. Did we mention how durable it is, how it folds down and can run for up to 120 hours on a charge? But the real power of the Haven Lantern comes from the people behind it and their mission to provide this quality lighting to those in the world who need it most, including in disaster emergencies. Your purchase helps to fund those efforts, and if you use the code TEXTINATION20, you'll get it at a 20% discount. That's TEXTINATION20 at havenlantern.com. Create your haven.